Hello everyone. Hi Hari Krishna. Hi sir. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, Hari Krishna. So, had you dinner or not yet? Actually, I tried to keep this session in the at 7:30 p.m. only, but due to unfortunately, so one of my friend called and he visited. Okay, he visited to his place because next Wednesday. Okay, day after tomorrow, which week is starting, right? So those 2 days on their hometown. Okay, in their hometown there is a festival is going on. Okay, so he invited me. Okay, so he invited me. I am going to join with him on Wednesday and Thursday. I am doing working from home from my friend's home only. Okay, so I am like a relative for 2 days. So that is from Andhra Pradesh actually. So currently I am located at Bangalore. Okay, currently I am located at Bangalore, but my location is from Kerala actually. Okay, my hometown is from Kerala, so then I visited to my Bangalore for job purpose. So there I am living currently, but the guy who is working along with me, he is from Andhra Pradesh state. Okay, so that is the people who will talk in Telugu. Okay, so but I can understand a few words from Telugu as well, but he invited me to celebrate that festival together. Okay, those are like 2 days coming Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, that festival is going to happen. So I am in that call only currently. I mean, that's the reason why I did not conducted the live session at 7:30 p.m. because oh great, yeah, Hari Krishna, thank you so much. You are also from Andhra Pradesh, Bapatla, Bapatla district or Bapatla. Okay, you are from also Andhra Pradesh. Yeah, nice to hear you, Hari Krishna. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, buddy. Actually, I am in that call, so where his parents are asking to come and join with their celebration. So then I told him because of family, it's not possible for me. So then finally we decided, me and along with my Mrs. We are planning to go to that place and we are going to celebrate together with their family. Okay, that is really one a good thing. Okay, so far we didn't got we didn't went anywhere. Okay, finally we got some time to spend out of working hours. Okay, I have already composed my email and I updated my manager on the same day today only at evening 8 p.m. in the evening. I have composed and I updated him saying that it's not possible for me to come to office and working from office. So that's why can you please request, then can you please approve my request to continue for these 2 days from work from home only. So then he said, yeah, it's okay, no problem. Okay, so then finally we are happy together. So that's the reason why I am not able to conduct the session at 7:30 p.m. Actually, I'm in call with more than I think 1 hour 10 minutes or 13 minutes, I guess. Okay, so they are introducing about themselves, how that Andhra is there, how the people are traditional following. So the location where I'm going to, where it is exactly. But they updated me, but I'm not sure. I didn't remember that one. But what he said, he will let me know by Tuesday actually. So from Tuesday I will start to book my tickets on Tuesday, and Wednesday I will reach to his hometown. So Monday, I mean day after tomorrow, he is going to share the location where they are currently living. Okay, so that is a good news for us. Okay, where we are going to celebrate together along with both of the families. Okay, yeah, thank you so much guys. So that is what happened after our session. Okay, so instead of our session, this much happened. Okay, so now I am going to discuss about, okay, the continuation series of about our manual testing series. Okay, it is our continuation session for our morning session, so where I have discussed lots of concepts till SDLC models I have discussed. If possible, I will discuss about waterfall model and also V model, and also we have incremental models such as RAD model, that is rapid application development model, prototype model, agile model. Okay, so later we will continue with software testing approaches. Okay, So in this software testing approaches, again we have two types of things, that is verification and validation. Under verification, what we will do, under validation, what are the different types of testings we are going to perform. So later on we will discuss about what is white box testing, and also why white box testing. After that we will discuss about black box testing and why black box testing is necessary. Okay, so then we will discuss about system testing as well, that is functional testing and non-functional testing. Okay, I am going to cover all these topics now, so please make sure that you are following, you are syncing with me at the same time. If possible, you can also wrote down some note. Okay, this is a manual testing, so please try to understand the concept, because these concepts are very very important for you people. So that's why I'm taking my own time to explain. If you have any doubts also, you can ask in middle only. Okay, so please interact with me, please interact with me each and every minute. When I ask you something means, please interact with me, which will really helps me a lot. Okay, to explain you in a more detail. Okay, if you are not responding means, then I'm not able to understand whether you are okay or whether you are not understanding. So that's why I'm telling. So now we will start. Okay, first we will start with our, so actually for morning session I have covered till what, I have covered till SDLC model and incremental model and sequential models, what are the different models we have. So I am going to explain you about what is what, like what are the different models we have already discussed. So those and all I am going to show you. For that, let me open my notepad plus plus application, so where I have covered the concepts called software development life cycle and everything. Okay, let me open my notepad plus plus. I think this one. Yes, yes. Okay. Testing should show presence of defects. Testing is application dependent. Negative testing will helps to achieve this. Okay, SDLC models I have discussed. Okay, SDLC models I have discussed already. Open with paint. Okay, so now I am going to recap what we discussed so far on morning session. So based upon that, we will continue with our actual session. Okay, so after completion of this explanation, we are going to look into our actual session, what we discussed on morning. Okay, so please guys, okay, give me one moment. Now you are not able to see anything, I guess, right? Okay, now you are not able to see, so I think now you are able to see. No, you are not able to see now also. Okay, no problem. Wait guys, wait, I am configuring something. Okay, so please, I'm going to open actually. So this is created on 10/9/158 p.m. Okay, open with notepad. Why it is telling notepad again? Notepad. Now it is showing, but still it is not showing, right? Notepad text file. Yes, it is showing now. Okay, no issues. So let me maximize this one and let me increase the size. Okay, yesterday's concept is this one. Okay, no problem. Let me close this and open the one more document. Okay, I think now you are able to see, right? Yeah, now you guys are able to see my screen properly. Okay, so on morning, guys, are you able to hear any noise from my side, such as fan sound or any kinds of insect sound or something? Because couple of rains are happening since from last 3 days. So again, these insects are becoming increasing on night times only, where we on the lights. Okay, so that's why I'm asking, are you able to listen my voice properly, or you are finding some disturbance on the back end? Okay, please let me know. If that is the case, I will reduce my fan speed, I will decrease the fan speed now. Guys, please like the stream. Guys, if you are joining the stream, it's please like the stream. If you are not also like, also no problem. If you are not like also no problem, but make sure that okay, make sure that you are disliking at least. Okay, you are disliking our video at least, so that I will get to know how many people are able to understand and how many people are not able to understand. Okay, so that's why I am requesting everyone, please guys, please try to like this video, and also if you have any issues also, please drop a dislike as well, no matter. Okay, but I want your response. So based upon your response only, I am going to explain you more or improve myself. Okay, give me a moment. Yeah, can we start now the session? Is it okay now, right? Are you not able to facing any issues from my side, I guess? If you are finding any issues from my end, please let me know in the live chat. Okay, so now, so far on today morning session, I have covered these many topics. So first I have covered with software testing principles, and also I discussed about each and every principle in detail, that is called as exhaustive testing. Okay, later I discussed about defect clustering along with the example. After defect clustering, I discussed about pesticide paradox. What is pesticide paradox? After that, I discussed about what is early testing, and also testing is application dependent, testing is situation dependent, testing should show presence of defects, negative testing will helps us to achieve this one. Okay, okay, these are the different software testing principles I have discussed. Along with this, I have discussed about what is SDLC model. Okay, what is SDLC model, and also what are the different models we have inside our software development life cycle model. Okay, inside our software development life cycle, I have discussed all these things. So please guys, please try to go through our earlier video where I discussed. Okay, otherwise it will be difficult for you. Okay, it will be difficult for you to understand properly, so please try to understand. Okay, this is the one which I discussed on yesterday, what is SDLC model, and also what are the different phases we have inside our SDLC model. So after that, in a development life cycle model or in a development process, what are the different models we have, such as incremental model and also sequential models we have. So inside that, what is a sequential model? So the sequential model is well suitable for developing the small size of projects. Okay, it is, which will helps us where to to develop some small size of projects. Okay, in sequential models, all the development activities are implemented step by step for the entire project. So here the best example for sequential model is waterfall model and V model. At the same time, we have one more model that is called as sequential model, sorry, incremental model. So what is incremental model? Incremental models are well suitable for developing the big size of project. Okay, big size of project. So here, rad model, agile model, prototype model, spiral model, these are all the different, sorry guys, these are all the different models are well suitable for incremental models to follow. Okay, so till here I discussed. I'm going to provide you some more detailed information about what exactly this waterfall model means. Okay, what exactly this waterfall model, and also we will discuss about what is V model as well. So later we will discuss about rad model, spiral model, prototype model, and agile model. Now I am not going to discuss more about agile model and waterfall model, because I have already covered one of our live sessions. At the same time, I have uploaded 2 or 3 videos which are related to waterfall model and agile model. So that's why I'm not going to consuming more time for those two concepts. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm not going to take more time for those two concepts explanation, because from Monday again we are going to start about the automation testing concepts only, right? So that's the reason why, because I have already discussed these concepts in one of our videos and live sessions also. So that's why I am not going to discuss about these two concepts at, that is waterfall model and agile model, but I will provide you now the basic information about how this waterfall model will work, how this V model will work, how this agile model will work, how this prototype model will work, how this spiral model will work. Okay, so these and all now I am going to show you, but again I am telling I am not going to spend much time on these models where I have discussed already. Okay, so please try to understand, guys. Okay, before that, if you have any questions also, you can ask me from the live chat. Okay, no issues, please drop a like. So now, okay, here you can see sequential models. As we discussed already, what we discussed, sequential models are well suitable for developing the small size of projects, right? Sequential models are well suitable for development of small size of projects. Okay, in especially in sequential models, all the development activities are implemented step by step for the entire project. Okay, in sequential models, all the development activities are implemented step by step for the entire project. Okay, here for entire project at a time, we are going to implement by using of this waterfall model, right? At a time only we are going to implement all the logics, all the testings, all the development activities, everything at a time only we are going to start. Okay, and also when it is possible, if we are doing at a time means where the requirements are very clear, where the requirements are not clear, it is not possible to do all these activities at a time. So that's the reason why compared to waterfall model, agile model is better nowadays, because many of the companies or projects still following, they will follow in upcoming days also the model called as agile model or agile methodology. This interview question will definitely you will face during your interviews. Okay, what is waterfall model and what is agile model, which methodology you are following in our project. Okay, so these are the different questions you can expect it. Mandatory, must and should, damn sure, again I am telling, you will expect a question from this concept that is called as software development life cycle, and also one more is software testing life cycle. Okay, so that's why again I'm stressing. So here, okay, sequential models I have explained you the some theoretical part, right? So now I will show you with the help of paint application how this waterfall model will looks like actually. Okay, how this waterfall model will looks like, we will see. Okay, how this waterfall model will looks like, we will see now. Okay, give me a moment. So are you able to see my screen now properly, right? So that is a paint application I have opened now. Are you able to see it properly or not? Please let me know, guys, from the live chat. If yes, we will discuss more about this waterfall model now. If not also, you can let me know. Okay, please guys, please interact with me. Again I'm telling, please interact with me. If you have any doubts also, interact with me, no issues. Okay, so here, okay, here you can see now I have already captured one image while our explanation, right? One of our live session. What is this one? Chinna seeing blank screen. Yes, yes. Yeah. No, I did not draw anything. Okay, the screen what you are seeing, that is paint application, but I need to adjust it properly. Okay, but I have to adjust this one properly. Okay, no issues. Okay, if I adjust that properly, you are missing some information. Okay, so that's why I kept like this, so that you can able to see my screen properly. If I remove all these borders, the blank screens what you are seeing, right? If I enlarge this white screen means you are going to miss out some part of the diagram, so that's why I kept like this, means I minimized some zoom level. Okay, so that's why if I increase means definitely you are going to see that images properly. That's why I decreased the zoom level size for that paint application. So that's why we are observing that blank screens at the back end. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss about waterfall model. Okay, now I am going to discuss about waterfall model. Guys, these are very very important for your interviews. Okay, if you are attending for an interviews as a manual tester or automation tester, again I am telling. So here this waterfall model will comes under which model? That is under sequential models. So where, okay, sequential models is applicable for developing the small size of projects. Okay, so once all the development activities are ready, then only we are going to perform for the entire project at a time. Okay, to do this waterfall model process or to follow this waterfall model process, everything should be cleared, then only we are going to follow our remaining activities. Means in sequential models all the development activities are implemented step by step for the entire project. Okay, in sequential models all the development activities are implemented step by step for the entire project. For the entire project, in this sequential models we are going to developing the activities step by step for the whole project, where the requirements are very clear. If the requirements are not clear, means that is not possible to implement all the development activities at a time step by step for the entire project, right? So if you want to do like that, we must and should follow to incremental models. Okay, first we will discuss about the sequential model, that is waterfall model, and then we will go for discussing the agile model. Again I am telling, I am not going to discuss more about these two models, I have already covered. Okay, once these two got completed, we will compare the advantages, what is the advantages for waterfall model, what is the advantages of agile model over the waterfall model, what is the disadvantages of waterfall model, what is the disadvantages, I mean what are the disadvantages moreover than the waterfall model. In agile model we can see these concepts. Okay, so now I am going to show you waterfall model, right? So now let me open here one paint application where I have already written that one actually. Wait, traditional, right? Now this is the agile model, and edge driver, database testing, SDLC models. No, this is not that one. Agile theory, Apache POI, Excel, file handling, Chrome mirror, agile development model, agile. No, I think I have written for some Excel. No, so where it is? Agile also there, everything is also there. File handling, Excel, Chrome, Java, agile, SDLC, defect clustering, manual, agile chunks, waterfall. Yeah, it is here, it is. Okay, so now let me share my screen. Okay, I have already written this kind of things. Okay, let me know now. Okay, so I have already made one video about this waterfall model and agile model. If you did not watch, please check out that video for better understanding. So now I will discuss what is what in that way. Okay, so here you can see waterfall model is well suitable for developing the small size of projects where the requirements are very clear. Okay, waterfall model is very well suitable for developing the small size of projects where the requirements are very clear. So that's where we discussed initially sequential models. Okay, in sequential models all the development activities are implemented step by step for the entire project. Okay, entire project means when we will do for entire project where the requirements are very clear. Okay, that's why we are taking the best example of waterfall model for this incremental model. Okay, the best example for incremental model is waterfall model. Waterfall model is well suitable for developing the small size of projects where the requirements are very clear. And also, as the requirements are very clear here, chances of making mistakes during the development should be less than, okay, should be less than the what they are expecting. Okay, as the requirements are very clear, in this case chances of making mistakes during the development phase is very less. Okay, for example, if everything is clear, then it is not possible to make a mistake again while developing the or performing the development activity, right? If everything is clear means, then what is the issue there? They can directly go on, they will start with the development activities and they will finish also. If there are some any issues means, during that time the development phase is not going to move further, because they need some confirmation about what they are struggling with, right? So that's the reason why, as the requirements are very clear, chances of making mistakes during the development activities would be very less. Okay, hence testing perform after the development, that is called as only validation here. Okay, that is called as only validation here. So here we need to remember key points in waterfall model. Okay, waterfall model is basically used for project with small and there are no uncertain requirements. Okay, waterfall model is very useful for very small projects where there are no uncertain requirements, means where there are no clear requirements, right? Which means you can term it like in reverse. Okay, you can take it like in reverse. So if there are requirements are clear, then we are going to use this waterfall model. So that's what I am telling here. There are no uncertain requirements. Okay, there are no requirement changes again. So during that time we will use this waterfall model. Okay, that is our first key point in waterfall model. Means waterfall model is basically used for project with small and there are no uncertain requirements. Uncertain requirements means where the requirements are not clear. Okay, that is not going to happen if we are following the waterfall model. And also requirements should be clear, and also this waterfall models methodology will be applicable for developing the small size of projects where the requirements are very clear. Okay, in this each phase must be completed fully before the next phase can begin. Here I mentioned already, requirement analysis, design phase, development phase, testing phase, maintenance phase. Here we can see, once this requirement analysis completed fully, then only it will go to the design phase. Okay, once the design phase got completed fully, then only this design will come from I mean we can move from design to development. Once the development phase also completed fully, then only we are going to test that particular developed application. Once the testing phase is also completed, we are going to for the next phase, that is called as maintenance here, right? So in this each phase must be completed fully before the next phase can begin. Okay, in this waterfall model, the phase where you are working currently, that phase must and should be completed before going to take the next phase. Okay, in this waterfall model, each phase have to be must and should completed fully before to going to take the next phase or before the next phase can begin. Okay, so here if we completed this requirement analysis phase, okay, if we can consider as requirement analysis phase got completed. Okay, so during this time a review can takes place, determine. Okay, a review can takes place to determine if the project is going on the right way or not, whether to continue furtherly or to discard this project at the same time or the on time. Okay, here at the end of each phase, okay, here each phase means at the end of requirement analysis there is some review is going to happen. Like the same, if the end of the at the end of the design phase there is review is going to take place, at the end of the development phase also there are some reviews are going to take place. And also once testing phase is get completed, again there is some review is going to takes place. Once that is also done, that is last our maintenance phase. Once that is also completed, a review needs to be takes place. Okay, so here why we are taking the review means to determine if the project is going on the right path or not. Okay, based upon the review we are going to decide whether we can continue furtherly or we can discard for this project at the same time or on the time. Okay, so for that reason only I clearly mentioned here at the end of, okay, at the end of each phase a review has to be taken place, and also which will determine if the project is going on the right direction or not, if the project is going on the right path or not. Okay, and also it will determine you whether to go for continue or we can discard the project instantly. Okay, in this model, in this waterfall model, software testing starts only after the development is completed. So as I mentioned, each and every phase have to be must and should completed before going to the next phase inside this waterfall model. So that is what again I am telling. In this waterfall model, software testing will starts only after the completion of development activity. Okay, only the completion of development activity. Okay, guys, are you able to understand what I am discussing so far? Please let me know from the live chat, guys. Are you able to understand the concept or not about the waterfall model? If you have any queries, because it is a manual testing, right? So it will be like that only, but we have to be make sure that concept is understanding. If you are not understanding, also raise a concern in the live chat or raise your doubt, raise a comment if you feeling not able to understand. Okay, so that I will also understand, yes, these people are following the things what I'm explaining to you. Okay, please respond, guys. Your response will makes me to explain you more in detail. Okay, please try to understand, please interact with me. Okay, no worries, we will continue and we will finish maximum by today and tomorrow as well. Okay, please guys, please respond your response from the live chat. Okay, please try to understand. Yeah, Devendra Gaud Chinna and Sridhar Anaganti. Yeah, are you guys are okay with my explanation or do you want anything else? Please let me know, guys. Please, guys. Your support makes me a lot to do. Okay. Yeah, please let me know from the live chat if you are okay. So then we will continue further. Okay. So after this, I am going to discuss about what are the advantages of waterfall model. Yeah, thank you so much, GK. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. Yeah, hi Hari Krishna. Thank you so much for your response and also for GK. So remaining people who are watching, please respond from the live chat. Now I am going to discuss about the advantages of waterfall model. Okay. So as usual, how I provided the notes on morning, so now also I am going to provide once the explanation got complete for this SDLC models. Especially it is explaining for GK and one more guy, Mr. BJ, I guess. Okay. Apart from that, the remaining people also can take the notes. Once my explanation got completed, we will discuss about that one as well. Okay. So now what is our next one? The advantages of waterfall model. What are the advantages of waterfall model here? Okay, so here the advantages of waterfall model is waterfall model works well for smaller projects where the requirements are very clear to understand. Okay, very clear and very well to understood or understand. Okay, this is a one advantage. And also this waterfall model is very simple to understand and also very easy to use and also very easy to maintain as well. Okay, the advantages of waterfall model here is waterfall model will works with only for small projects where the requirements are very clear and very well understandable format. Okay, so then the next advantage here is this model is very simple and easy to understand. Okay, it is very simple and easy to understand and also it is very useful to follow this waterfall model, especially for which models, especially for special sorry especially for small projects. Okay, so then I am going to tell you about disadvantages of waterfall model. Okay, disadvantages of waterfall model. Okay, so here compared to advantages of waterfall model, we have more disadvantages of waterfall model rather than agile model. Okay, compared to advantages for waterfall model, we have more disadvantages with waterfall model. Okay, so now we will discuss about those things as well. What are the different disadvantages of waterfall model? What are the disadvantages of waterfall model? We will see it now. Okay, what are the disadvantages of waterfall model? We can see that one now. So here, once, see here what we discussed so far, once all the development activities got completed, then only we are going to we are able to see that particular developed application. So this is inside our waterfall model. Okay, so here we will now we will discuss about the disadvantages of waterfall model by comparing with our first line. Once the development activities got completed, then only what, once the development activities all are got completed, then only it is going to deliver to the customer or client. Okay, once that application is developed fully, then only that customer can able to see the working product. That is the actually that is the process of waterfall model. Okay, so now we will correlate that concept with our disadvantages of waterfall model here. Once an application is in the testing stage, it is very difficult to go back and change something that was not well throughout in the concept stage. Okay, so if we are following waterfall model, means here it is not possible if client has any require anything, if he wants to change from the requirements wise, it is not possible in waterfall model. So that's where we discussed already, requirements should be clear here if you are following waterfall model. Okay, so that's where once an application in the testing stage, it is very difficult. Okay, once if you have started the testing with the help of waterfall model, if there are some changes or some requirements are expected by the client, so during this time it is very difficult to go back and modify the changes as per the requirements of client, right? So that is the main disadvantages here. It is not possible to go back and change the or add the new requirements or functionality changes as per the customer requirements. Okay, that is one disadvantages. And also it is not a good model for complex, and also it is poor model for, and also it is poor model for which projects, long projects. So that's where this waterfall model is not suitable for big projects, big size of projects. Okay, and also here, once each and every development, okay, here you can see in this paint application. Okay, once this requirement analysis phase got completed, then only we are going to the next phase, that is called as design. Once the design got completed, then only we are going to the next phase, that is called as development phase. Once this phase also completed, we are going to the testing phase. Once that is also completed, we are going to maintenance phase. So means here we are waiting until unless the last phase is going to complete. At the same time, the customer also not able to see the working product until the last phase got completed. That is the main disadvantage. If he wants to provide any requirement changes also, he has to wait until the developed application completed fully. So that's where it is not possible in waterfall model to go back and update the requirements what the customer is expecting. So okay, that is also one disadvantage, okay, of waterfall model. So now I will explain you about agile model as well. So what is agile model, and what are the different terms we can use here. Okay, so I just explained you. Okay, this is how this waterfall model will work, but anyway I have updated one video as well. Okay, please check out for more information about waterfall model related video. Okay, so now I am going to show you, agile. Okay, so now I am going to show you agile methodology. Actually I have discussed that agile methodology fully, but it is also one example for agile functionality or agile methodology. So nowadays if you are attending for any interview means the interviewer will ask you mainly the questions about agile methodology only, which methodology you are following in your current project. So then everyone is telling like something different, spiral model or V model or red model or any kind of, it will be prototype model, but that is not the correct answer. Whether you can say waterfall model or agile model, if you can say waterfall model means then he can easily understand that you are not able to understand testing concepts properly. So that's why everyone have to always tell, if you are not worked already also, if you are doing something else to get a job, like putting some fake experience or going from backdoor operations and getting some job. So during this time, if interviewer will ask you about what is which process or which methodology you are following in your current project means, it is very very difficult for you people. At that time only that interviewer will find out whether you are a real time employee or whether you are a fake employee or whether you are coming from backdoor process or something. Okay, so please keep this in mind. This agile methodology is used by every project nowadays. There won't be any chance of using waterfall model. Okay, waterfall models projects will use, but those are not the big size of projects nowadays. But many of the projects, many of the companies, even in my company, in my project, we are also following the same agile methodology what I have discussed already, by taking two sessions agile testing methodology 1, agile methodology 2 live sessions. Okay, so please go through those videos if you want more information about agile methodologies especially. So now we will discuss about agile model here. It is also one sample diagram for your reference I shown here. So what exactly this agile model here? Agile model is coming from which model? Incremental model. Okay, incremental model. Agile model is agile model or agile methodology is coming from the incremental model. This agile model is the best example for incremental, where okay, where which one, what is incremental model here? Where, tell me, incremental models are very well suitable for developing the bigger size of projects, right? Incremental models are okay, incremental models are very well suitable for developing the bigger size of projects. So that's where with the help of this agile model we can also able to build a, okay, we can also able to build a big size of project. Okay, so that is where everyone have to must and should aware about this agile concept here. Okay, so come on guys. So are you feeling bored or something guys? Please let me know in the live chat. Okay, if you are feeling bored or something, please let me know from the live chat guys. I will slowly explain. Even for explanation I am also feeling bored. Okay, so it will be like that only, but the main intention here is to understand the concept, what is agile methodology and what is waterfall model. Okay, so please guys, okay, give me 2 minutes, I will come back again. We will continue with agile methodology, what exactly it is and what are the advantages of agile methodology compared to waterfall model. I am going to discuss. Okay, please support the stream guys. I'm going to bring some water to have it. Okay, so please stay online, and also if you have any questions, so please respond in the live chat. Once I will be back, I will answer to all of your questions. Okay, please, I will come at exactly 11:21 p.m. Okay, I am feeling thirsty. Okay, I will come. Okay. Sorry guys, it took two more, I mean extra 2 more minutes. I'm really sorry. So here in agile model, okay, what exactly this agile model? In agile model, as you can see here, okay, as you can see in this paint application, in agile model, a big project is going to divide it into sub modules. Okay, for example, if you can consider as an Amazon product, sorry, Amazon application. If you consider Amazon application, okay, for that Amazon application, that project is a big application. Okay, that project is a big project, so where we can have lots of products and we can have lots of navigations of pages, and also we can have lots of different kinds of payments, and also there are some different kinds of users also, like uh, basic plan and prime plus, uh, or prime, right, or prime membership. So there are, it is kind of big project actually. So for that project, what we are following here, we are communicating or we are using this agile model for that particular project, for example. So what this model will do here, if we are if we are following this agile model, means we are going to divided that particular project into different modules. Okay, then again, okay, each and every model is going to divide into into some more sub models. Okay, some more sub modules, that is called as sprints here. Okay, I have already covered in detail about agile scrum framework at high level. I have already uploaded that video. If you are not watched after this session, you can check out that video as well for your reference. Okay, in agile model, a big project is divided into modules. So again, then each and every module furtherly divided into sub modules, that is called as sprints. Okay, so here why we are, again we are divided into sub modules, means if there is a big scenario, if there is a big module, so during that time only they are going to divide it into sub modules. So who is going to divide this module into sub modules, means that is going to, that is going to do by whom? Product owner only. If the user story is bigger, okay, if the module is bigger, if the story is bigger, then he is going to again divided that into sub tasks or sub modules. Okay, we can call in simply words, that is called as sprints. Okay, here you can see each sprint plan made for a maximum of 10 to 15 days. Okay, for planning the sprint only it will take 15 days. Okay, if you are following in your current project at sprint level, means for each and every sprint it will take 4 weeks of time. The duration for each and every sprint is 4 weeks, that is 1 month. So within this 1 month we are going to develop one login functionality for Amazon application. Again we have what, home page, right? So to develop that home page, again we are following one more sprint, that is called a second sprint. So likewise we are going to follow this agile model to divided that particular project into some modules. Again, if the module is very bigger and very complex, okay, to do during that time also, again that module is going to divide it into sub modules. So these are all we can call it as a sprint. Okay, these things we can consider as a sprints. Okay, here you can see in this diagram. So here I have already mentioned there is a sprint planning, right? So that is for 1 to 4 weeks. So in the first box you are seeing sprint planning. Okay, so this is one module. So likewise, if first this module got completed fully, then they are going to work with the home page module. Once that is also completed, then they are going to work with the product description page, that is called PDP. If you clicked on any one of the product, that is giving you some description of that particular product, right? That is called as product description page. Once if you click on that item to buy, it will directly once if you click on that item to add into your cart, then that is one more module we have to consider. So after adding that product to the cart, the next step is add, or I mean buy that particular item, right? So that is also we can consider one module. Again, after added to the cart, after clicking on the payment, again we are getting different options to make your payment, that is also we can consider as one more module. So likewise this keep on continuing based upon the application complexity. Okay, or application is bigger. means it is applicable for bigger projects only. Which module or which model? That is called as incremental model. Under that incremental model, that is called as agile model. In agile model, a big project is going to divide it into modules, then each and every module furtherly is going to divide it into sub modules. Those are called as sprints. You can see here the first module, that is from 1 to 4 weeks, is especially for to complete the first sprint. So during this, every developer will involve, tester will involve. Before going to start by developer, they will get some demo from the whom? They will get some demo from product owner only. Okay, product owner is the person who is having all the rights to explain about that particular module. Okay, so he is the right person, and also he is having all the authorities when to do this particular module to be developed, or to develop the second module, or to develop the third module. So likewise, so based upon his suggestions or based upon his priority, then the team is going to take the work. Here the team means that we can call it as, in agile process, we can call the team as sprint planning team or scrum team. Okay, sorry, not sprint planning or scrum, it will called as scrum team only. Okay, in this scrum team everyone will involve, that is called as developer will involve, tester will also involve. Okay, that we can call it as scrum team. This scrum team is handled by the one person who is called as scrum master. Okay, so based upon the scrum master, he is the person who is going to lead that particular scrum team. So where he is going to make some scope of that particular module to be developed. Okay, based upon his inputs, this team is going to work. So for each and every sprint, the duration here is 1 to 4 weeks to complete that particular sprint. If there are any issues on the existing sprint, then they will take it back to the next followed sprint, that is about sprint 2. Okay, so once if they left anything from the sprint 1 with lower priority tasks, they will take these into which one? Next sprint, that is called as sprint 2. So likewise, this agile model will keep on continue. Okay, so here we will discuss about the advantages of agile model. Okay, agile model will guarantees more customer satisfaction, because if you compare to waterfall model, the customer has to wait until unless the product got developed fully. But whereas if you come to agile model, he need not to wait until the product is going to complete fully. He can go back at any time to see that particular working product. So that is a main advantages of agile model. In agile model also, we can save more time, and also we can save more money as well. Okay, and also in agile model, it is not required to maintain more documentation part, because we are following here sprint wise, right? So that's why it is not required to follow more documentation part. Okay, so with this agile model, if you delivered one working product for login application, for example, there is one login page. Once that got completed, we will deliver it to the client, means client can able to see the working product here. Okay, again based upon the working product which we deliver to the client, so based upon his requirements or based upon his comments, again there are something to be changed, means again the team will accept those requirements or functionality changes, again they will implement, again they will release into the next sprint followed by. Okay, so here in this agile model, we have daily team meetings calls, that is called as stand up meeting, and also we can call it as sprint planning meeting, and also we have one more meeting that is called as scrum meeting. Okay, so during this scrum meeting, each and everyone will must and should have to attend and update their status on what they completed, when they are going to complete. So is there any blockers or issues? Okay, so this is about the agile model advantages. The main advantages of agile model is, this model will guarantee to the customer specifications, because a working software should be delivered within the less time compared to the waterfall model. In waterfall model, the customer must and should have to wait until the product got developed or tested fully, then only he can able to see that working product. But whereas if you come to agile model, you can customer will get that particular item at any time once it got completed. If there are any requirements to be added or if there are any requirements to be changed, so then he is going back to that particular team again. He will update his requirements. Based upon that, the team will work, and again they will send it back to the next sprint, send it from the next sprint, or they will add all these requirements and they will release from the sprint 2. So it will likewise, it will keep on continue until unless that project is going to be completed. So during this time customer will be satisfied because he can able to see the working item. At the same time, customer can provide the review or feedback for that working product, whether it is meeting the customer requirements or not. Okay, so that is also one advantage. If we are using agile model, means we can save lots of time and also we can save lots of money as well. And also regularly we can deliver the documentation part for that particular sprint, that is for login functionality, if you consider it as first sprint. Then followed by we have one more uh, functionality, that is called as home page functionality. Once that is done, we are going to send the complete document to the particular customer. If he is satisfied, then he is going to provide feedback as positive only. If he is not accepting, means again he will update his requirements if it is not meeting customer requirements. So based upon that, it will keep on continue. Okay, that is about agile model. So now I am going to discuss about software testing approaches. Okay, software testing approaches, what are the different approaches to do a to test an application or to test a software. Okay, so here there are two different approaches. The first approach here is verification and the next approach here is validation. Okay, so let me write it down here in a clear way. Sorry guys, I am a bit faster here. Okay, please try to understand guys. Okay, please try to understand what we have to answer if interviewer ask what is scrum. Okay, what we have to answer if interviewer will ask what is scrum, right? That is your question. You can tell him scrum is a person, okay, who is going to handle one team that is called as a scrum team. Okay, so here, one second guys, I'm not able to open my one more paint application, I mean one more paint file, so that's where I'm currently looking into. Okay, so please give me 1 minute of time, I will get back to you. GK, yeah, I will definitely answer for your question. Okay, please wait for 1 minute. One second. One second guys, I'm going to explain you. No sir, not scrum master, only scrum. Is it like framework? Yeah, here I have already discussed about this concept in detailed GK. Okay, but I will tell you here, scrum master and scrum team and product owner, these are the three different roles who are mainly involved in this agile model. Okay, thank you so much for your question. So here, if you are following agile model, means you can tell him, okay, in my project we are following agile methodology. Here there are three different roles. These are the main roles in this particular agile methodology. The first role here is product owner, then the next role here is scrum master, and the next role here is scrum team. Okay, so here what exactly this scrum master, okay, what exactly this scrum master means. Scrum master is also a one person who is coordinating the whole scrum team. Okay, here scrum team means, okay, who are all the comes under a scrum team. Here developer will comes under scrum team and tester will also comes under scrum team, right? Scrum team means developer, tester, everyone. Okay, architectures or designers or developers, so those will consider as a scrum team. Okay, so this scrum team is coordinated by the one person who is called as scrum master. Okay, and he is the leader of the scrum. Scrum master is a leader of the Scrum. Okay, Scrum Master will hold the Scrum meeting. Scrum Master is going to handle the Scrum team. Here, the Scrum team means developers, testers, designers, or software architects. Okay, or business architectures as well. Okay, in this 1 month, each and every day, there is one meeting that is called as Scrum meeting. Okay, as we discussed already, Scrum meeting duration is 1 to 4 weeks. The screen what you are currently watching means there I have mentioned 1 to 4 weeks duration. That is called as which one? Scrum meeting duration. Okay, that is called as sprint duration. Sorry, in this sprint duration, daily we have one meeting that is called as Scrum meeting. Okay, in that meeting we are going to discuss about mainly three questions. Okay, we are going to discuss about mainly there are three questions. The first one here is, okay, the first one here is what you achieved for that particular day, and what is your next task to do for this day. If there are any obstacles, how you faced or how you overcome that issues. Okay, so these three questions we have to answer in front of your Scrum Master. Okay, so these are the three different questions you are going to answer for your Scrum Master. Means what you will do today, which means how many stories are left till, and also we are going to tell what did you do yesterday. Okay, he will ask you on the next day morning. The Scrum Master will ask you during your Scrum meeting, like what you planned for today and what you done on yesterday. During this process, if there are any impediments or if there are any blockers, how you overcome those issues or blockers. Okay, we need to answer for these three questions during our Scrum meeting. Okay, Scrum Master is the only person who is coordinating the Scrum team. Here Scrum team means developers will come, testers will come, architectures will come. Okay, everyone will comes under the Scrum team who is working for that particular project. Okay, so here Scrum Master is the right person to guide the particular Scrum team. So when to go for testing, when to take the priority based test cases, when to write the priority lower priority test cases. So likewise he will coordinate the team. Okay, at the same time, the sprint planning meeting what I mentioned here, right, 1 to 4 weeks of duration is a sprint meeting. Sorry, sprint duration, that is called as 1 to 4 weeks. Okay, so during this 1 to 4 weeks daily we have one meeting that is called as Scrum meeting. So during this meeting you need to answer for mainly three questions which are asking by Scrum Master. The first question here is what did you do yesterday. Okay, what did you do yesterday, which means yesterday you done something, right, like you are designing some test cases according to the user stories, you are executing the test cases. So likewise you did on yesterday. So the next one is you need to answer what will you plan for today tasks. So you need to tell, based upon my yesterday's work I have left with these many test cases, I am going to complete all these test cases today. So once that is done, during your testing, if there are any impediments or blockers, what is the approach if you have followed. So we need to answer for all these three questions during your Scrum meeting. This Scrum meeting is conducted by the whom? Scrum Master. Okay, so daily it will be about orally we can say 30 minutes to 40 minutes of time. So during this meeting the Scrum team will attend. Okay, so who are all the different candidates who are available in Scrum team means there is testers will also involve, developers will also involve, and also architectures or architect will also involve, and designers also will involve here. Okay, this is about the Scrum what you are asked. Okay, yeah, any other questions guys? Any other questions, please let me know. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Okay, before going to the next concept that is called as software testing approaches. Okay, that is called as software testing approaches. Yeah, thank you so much, Senthil Kumar, thank you so much. Okay, I think he mentioned one comment for one of our videos. Okay, thank you so much guys. And also I have uploaded one video which will tell you about how to explain your automation framework. Okay, explain about your automation framework. If you get this answer, I have made one dedicated video, okay, so where I explain in detail each and everything, like project folder framework folder structure, what framework you are following, what are the different logics you are using, everything I have covered in that video. If you want, you can check that video as well. Okay, so next I'm going to discuss about software testing approaches. Okay, so let me take one paint application one more time. Okay, now it is okay, right? Yeah, now it is okay. So now I am going to discuss about software testing approaches. Okay, so it is very important, guys. Okay, where we are going to discuss about some black box testing, white box testing, what is called as unit testing, integration testing, system testing, functional testing, non-functional testing. So these and all I'm going to cover now. I'm taking more time. See, till now we discussed about these software development life cycle models only. If I am keep on explaining, means that concept will keep on dragging only. That's why we need to understand it, what is what. Even for attending interviews also, you need to make sure that you learn everything, okay, in all the terms, with respect to scrum meeting, with respect to product owner, with respect to scrum team, with respect to scrum master, with respect to sprint planning meeting, with respect to retrospective meeting, with respect to product backlog. So these are all the different terms where this agile methodology is following actually. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss about which one, software testing approaches. Okay, so what are the different software testing approaches we have, now we are going to discuss. As I have mentioned already on yesterday, what is verification and what is validation. In that verification, we can call it as static testing. Okay, there is one more testing approach that is called as validation, that is called as dynamic testing. First let me draw here. Okay, first let me take and text here, and let me mention here, that is software testing approaches. Okay, software testing approaches, right? So this is our concept here. Okay, this is our topic now, software testing approaches. So inside this there are two different approaches to do this software testing. Okay, software testing. Okay, software testing is the, there are two different approaches to do this software testing. One second, let me open YouTube subscriptions, this one. Yeah, okay, so inside this software testing we have two approaches. The first approach here is, the first approach here is verification, the next approach here is validation. I will tell you in detail. Okay, the first one here is verification, the next one here is validation. So we have two different approaches. The first one here is verification. Okay, verification, and the next one here is validation. Okay, okay, verification and validation, we can also call it as static testing. We can also call this verification as which one, static testing. Okay, so static testing, right, testing it is printed. Okay, and also this validation also we can call it as which one, dynamic testing. Okay, dynamic testing. Okay, inside this static testing, what we are doing means verification. Here means verification means reviewing. Okay, and also static testing means it is a process of checking, are we developing right project or not, then that is called as verification, then that is called as static testing. Static testing carried out using reviews and walkthroughs. Here reviews means whether we are checking the developing right project or not. Okay, whether it is a process of checking, are we developing the right project or not, that is called as verification. Okay, so during this verification there are some reviews. Okay, there are some reviews to be done. The first review here is requirement reviews, design reviews, which will be done by software analyst or system analyst. Then there is one more review, that is code review, which is which is done by the developer. At the same time, we have one more review, that is called as test case review, that will be done by the tester. Okay, once that is done, we have one more note here, that is walkthroughs, means knowledge transfer sessions or knowledge tests. Okay, these are all comes under the static testing, means it is a process of checking are we developing right project or not. Here you can see developing, not developed. Okay, means it is still developing only, that application is in progress only from development point of view. So that's why we are calling it as developing. Okay, during this we are going to checking whether are we developing the right project or not, then that is called as a verification. We are checking, okay, we are checking are we developing the right project or not, then that is called as verification or static testing. Okay, this static testing carried out using reviews and walkthroughs. Okay, this static testing carried out, okay, this static testing this static testing will be carried out with using of reviews and which one more is walkthroughs. Okay, one more is walkthroughs. Here reviews will come here, and the next one here is walkthroughs. Okay, static testing will be carried out using of reviews and walkthroughs. Okay, there are many reviews which are available here. Okay, the first one here is reviews. Static testing will be carried out using of reviews and walkthroughs. Okay, walkthroughs. Okay, static testing will be carried out using of reviews and walkthroughs. As I mentioned already, reviews means there are requirement reviews which will be done by the business architect. At the same time, we have design reviews which will be done by the software architect or software analyst or system analyst. At the same time, we have code review that will be done by the developer. At the same time, we have test case reviews that is done by the testers. Once that is done, there is some one more concept that is called as walkthrough, means knowledge transfer sessions. So which will also comes under the verification only, which will also comes under the static testing only, means where we are checking whether we are developing the right project or not, that is called as which one, static testing or verification. Okay, this static testing will be carried out using of which one, reviews and walkthroughs. Inside that reviews we have requirement reviews, design reviews, code reviews and test case reviews. Requirement reviews will done by the business architect, design reviews will done by the system analyst or software architect. At the same time, code review will done by the developer, and testing review will done by the or test case review will done by the tester. Okay, so in this way this static testing is going to be carried out. Okay, that is about the static testing. So in during your interview, okay, during your interview you will get some what are the different types of reviews. Okay, there is one question called as what are the different types of reviews. So then you can tell him like there are four types of reviews. The first one here is requirement review, which will be done by the business analyst. At the same time, we have one more review that is called as design review. That will be done by the whom, system architect. And also we have one more review that is called as code review, which will be done by the developer. We have one more review that is called as test case reviews, which is done by the testers. Okay, so this is the one more important interview question where you will face during your interview. Okay, means what are the different types of reviews we have. You can answer all these reviews what I mentioned: requirement reviews, design reviews, code reviews and test case reviews. You need to mention who will responsibilities to do which kind of review, you need to mention. Okay, so here reviews, right? So here what I mentioned, reviews. Okay, reviews means the first one here is requirement reviews. Okay, then the next one here is which one, design reviews. Then the next one here is which one, CRs, that is code reviews. Then the next one is test case reviews, okay, which will be done by the tester. Okay, walkthroughs means providing the KT sessions during our verification process only. So this is one software testing approach, that is called as static testing is a software testing approach. Okay, so guys, are you able to understand till now or not? Please let me know from the live chat. We don't have enough time, it's almost going to happen 12 a.m. Please let me know from the live chat whether it is understandable or not. I will wait for 2 minutes of time. Okay, thank you so much for your confirmation, GK. Thank you so much. So now we will discuss about what is validation. Okay, now we will discuss about what is validation here. Okay, at the same time I have already covered what is validation. So validation is a process of checking the developed project is working as per the customer requirements or not. Okay, checking whether the developed project is working as per the customer requirements or not. Whereas if we come to verification, means checking are we developing the right project or not. Okay, are we developing the right project or not is called as verification. Are we the developed project is working as per the customer requirements or not is called as validation. Or also we can call it as dynamic testing. Dynamic testing also we can call as validation. Validation is also called as dynamic testing. Okay, inside this dynamic testing, let me draw one diagram here. Okay, inside this dynamic testing we have one tree here, actually one tree where it have some branches. Okay, so here this is my tree, that is called as dynamic testing. So for this particular dynamic testing we have like this. Okay, there are multiple branches. Okay, under that the first branch here is, let me draw one more branch, one branch and second branch. Okay, so likewise we have two more branches under dynamic testing. Okay, under dynamic testing. Okay, so here dynamic testing means validation, means it is a process of checking the developed project is working as per the requirements or not, that is called as validation and also called as dynamic testing. So inside this dynamic testing we have four types of testings to be performed, means validation. To do these validations we have to perform four types of testing, that is called as unit testing, that is called as integration testing, that is called as system testing, that is called as user acceptance testing. Okay, there are four branches what I mentioned here. The first branch name here is, okay, the first branch name here is unit testing. Okay, the first branch name here is unit unit testing. Okay, unit testing is the one branch, and the next branch here is what, integration testing. Okay, integration testing is one branch, and the next branch, what is our next branch, that is called as system testing. Okay, system testing. Okay, system testing. And one more branch here is, okay, let me take it to the next one. Okay, so here one more branch, that is called as which one, UAT, that is called as user acceptance testing. Okay, user acceptance testing. Okay, these are the four branches which are available to perform the validation. Here validation means checking the developed project is working as per the customer requirements or not, that is called as validation. Here you can see difference between static testing and dynamic testing. Here is checking the developing is for static testing, developed is for dynamic testing. Okay, so these are the four branches under dynamic testing approach under validations. Okay, the first one here is unit testing, next one here is integration testing, the next one here is system testing, next one here is user acceptance testing. Okay, so this user acceptance test, this unit testing and this user test which one unit testing and integration testing combinedly called as what? White box testing. Okay, combinedly called as white box testing. Okay, combinedly called as white box testing. This system testing and user acceptance testing combinedly called as what? Black box testing. Okay, these two we can combinedly called as what? Black box testing. Okay, this is the software testing approaches, two different approaches, that is called as black box testing. Okay, that is called as black box testing. Okay, so now we will discuss about what is white box testing and what is black box testing. Okay, now we will discuss what is white box and what is black box. Okay, so for this, so here white box testing is a combination of unit testing plus integration testing. Here what is unit testing? So do you want me write it down, right? Okay, so let me save this file first. Save as png picture, desktop, software testing approaches. Software testing approaches I have saved. Now I am going to take one more new paint application, so where I am going to discuss about first white box testing. Okay, white box testing is a combination of unit testing plus integration testing. Okay, white box testing is a combination of unit testing plus integration testing, and also we can call it as unit testing plus integration testing, also called as white box testing, or which one, or clear box testing as well. Okay, we can call this unit test white box testing also called as clear box testing. Okay, white box testing means which is a combination of unit testing plus integration testing, then that is called as white box testing. White box testing other name here is clear box testing. Okay, white box testing also called as clear box testing, also called as clear box testing. Okay, also called as clear box testing, right? So white box testing is a combination of unit testing plus integration testing, unit testing plus integration testing. Okay, unit testing plus integration testing combinedly called as which one? White box testing, right? White box testing. And also, yeah, this is about white box testing, unit testing plus integration testing combinedly together we can call it as white box testing. And also white box testing also called as clear box testing. So now first let me explain you about what exactly this unit testing means. Okay, so what exactly this unit testing means, let me discuss about this one. Okay, unit testing here. Okay, here unit testing means what? First we will discuss about unit testing. Okay, first we will discuss about unit testing. Here a smallest piece of code in the source code of the application, like functions or procedures, that is called as one unit. Okay, if you write some logic for clicking one button, okay, that we can call it as a unit, because it is a smallest piece of code in the source code of the application. Okay, because it is a smallest piece of code, it is a small method where we can automate the click operation. Okay, where we can automate the click operation, then that is called as unit testing. Means a smallest piece of code in the source code of the application, like functions or procedures, that is called as a single unit. The best example what I mentioned, to perform some click operation I have created one method, then that is called as a unit. Okay, then that is called as a unit. Here each and every program unit will have some business logic, right? For if we are writing some program means there should be some business logic behind that, right? So at the same time, programmers will execute this code and check the developed code is producing the right output or not, which is called as unit testing. Here programmers will execute this code and they will check the developed code is producing the right output or not, then it is called as unit testing. It is also called as component testing and also called as module testing. Okay, this unit testing is also called as component testing and also called as module testing. Okay guys, are you able to understand? If anyone is there, please respond to me. Are you able to understand, right, what I am discussing so far? Please guys, please respond in the live chat. Yes sir, yeah, thank you so much. Are you finding more content from our channel? Tell me, GK, what I'm discussing, whether it is useful for you or not so far. Please let me know. It is useful for you, right? Anyway, if it is useful, no problem. Okay, if it is not useful also, no problem, where you are going to learn it properly. Okay, yeah. So now I can wait, GK here, so because we will take this on tomorrow if possible. Okay, please try to understand. So this is very very important concept, so where I want to take it forward for tomorrow session. Okay, please try to understand, because I want to provide you notes as well, right? But it is taking time now if I go with providing the notes. Okay, so that's why I'm thinking, so better we can continue this session on tomorrow as well. Okay, yeah, you can ask, definitely, GK. Yeah, can you please tell me about the client round? Yeah, you went too far. Okay, no problem, I will mention you. Client round means, okay, so here once if I attend for any interview, okay, basically for each and every automation tester, again I am telling. Oh, is it? No worries, no worries. Take it as a positive thing only, GK. No issues. Don't feel bother or don't fear. First of all, okay. You need to be very confident. So, how many years of experience you have, or whether you are a fresher or not? Please let me know. So now I am stopping the session here. Please let me know for that one as well. That is fine, right? Tomorrow we can discuss. No issues, because these are very very important interview questions. Okay, please guys, please let me know in the live chat. I am stopping here for this session. So now we will discuss about some casual questions. What you are planning to ask, you can ask. Okay, please guys, whether you are a fresher or you are an experienced, you can let me know. Based upon that I will let you know. Okay, please, GK. Yeah, thank you so much for your that is very very important interview question. Actually, I am planning to make one separate video about this one as well. Okay, so soon I will update that one. Oh, you have 3 years of experience, then no worries, right? Because you already an experienced candidate, then why to worry? No issues. But woke up in the early morning. Okay, when you are attending for an interview means if you woke up early, the whole day you will feel some positive vibes. Okay, and also don't get fear, and also don't try to escape from that interview. Okay, some people are there, even they are not having real time experience also, some people are surviving nowadays in companies because they have already optimized or they have already opted the environment from the company. So that's why they don't have any fear. At the same time, you need to show off your work skills. Okay, you need to show off your work skills, whether you are genuine or whether you are fake. Okay, first we need to be very confident before attending for any interview, right? No, there won't be any technical questions, GK. This is a client round. Okay, this is a client round. So he will mainly ask you about, he will ask you questions like, what is your expectations? Okay, what is your expectations mainly? Okay, what is your expectations? And also, yeah, the same one. What is your expectations if I hide you? Actually, there won't be any technical interview questions. It will also looks like some managerial round only. If there are technical people also available, what they will ask basically, you can let me know. See, as a client, I will interview in this way. Okay, so why I need to hire you first of all? What is your expectations? If you joined in this project means what you are expecting. At the same time, at the same time, okay, at the same time, he will ask you about some technical questions as well, unfortunately, but he won't ask you complex technical questions because first of all he also don't know about automation testing concepts. First of all he also don't know about Java concepts. First of all he also don't know about manual concept, but he know only the workflow, how he wants to manage from his side, like how to manage the teams which are working for that particular project. In the same way he will also ask you the questions, my team is this one, what you are expecting, my team is having these skills, so how good you are at that particular skills what we have already. Okay, so these kind of small questions only you can expect because client don't know any kind of technical questions. Keep that in mind. For everyone I am telling, client is not going to ask you about any technical questions. If that is the case, what is the use of having technical round of 1, technical round of 2 before going for client interview? Okay, he will just ask to you like, introduce yourself to me, tell me about yourself and your experience. In worst cases they don't ask you experience as well. Okay, in worst cases I am telling, tell me your experience as well, how good you are at your current tool. So if I hired you, okay, if I take you into my project, so how differently we can perform than the others. Okay, client will always expect some new areas. Means if I am hiring you means I need to find some difference between you and the people who are working already, if you are an experienced candidate. Okay, so please don't get fear. There will be only what tool you are using, why not this tool. He will suggest you one tool where he is using already, but as per your experience you worked with your Selenium only, right? Apart from that you don't need anything and the customer also not don't need anything. A client not going to ask any such kind of questions. He will mainly focus on you, how your communication skills, how is your interacting skills, how is your personality development skills during the interview. So during that part only that client is going to expect from you. Okay, so again I am telling one more time guys, so please listen. If you want to plan your career from automation testing means, again I am telling you, so please try to understand what I am telling again. Okay, please try to understand what I am telling again. Yeah, GK, there won't be any particular questions during your client round because you have already done with your written test or some practical test or some kind of technical round of one, technical round of two, then only your manager round, then only your HR round, then only your client round. If your manager round or client or HR round is not completed means then client is not going to ask any technical questions. He will mainly focus about you only. What is your communication skills? He will give you some real time scenarios as well. If that is the case, how we will react for that particular situation, then you should have to show off your skills compared to others. What are all the positive things with you where you are good at? So these and all you need to consider. Okay, so one thing I can say for each and everyone before taking this software testing as a career. So first, okay, let me explain a GK. Is it okay now if I explain that one, guys? Please let me know. Okay, please let me know in the live chat, guys. I'm going to explain you some tips for you before going to take this software testing as your career. Okay, so is that okay if I discuss it now? Yeah, thank you so much, GK. Yeah, so first here, if I want to start my career as a tester means, okay, so many people have the same intention because they just now completed their bachelor degrees or master degrees. Once completed, they need to find one job, whether it is software testing or whether it is for development, whether it is for ops means operational teams, or whether it is from any such kind of okay area where you are familiar with. So first we need to understand ourselves. First we need to analyze ourselves where I am good at. Okay, where I am good at. So once analyzing by yourself, maybe in some areas you have some positiveness about you, right? So we need to figure out what are the different positive things about me. So once if we define, because of this so many people are not able to understand so what to do next. So because of that what they are doing, they are directly joining one institute by paying some so and so k per 6 months of duration or 1 month 1 year of duration. Okay, so they are going to the institutes daily and they are taking the courses from that particular institute. Okay, now what they are doing, they don't even practice after reaching the PG. They don't even bother about by taking some real time examples. They are not going to practice. Even they don't bother about this much amount I have used when I came to learn this particular tool or technology. Okay, so for these people I am telling, please try to analyze yourself and please try to talk with yourself in front of mirror, and also please visit your nearer parks, and also please visit your nearer grounds so that okay you can perform your some breathing techniques or yoga techniques or any kind of techniques like for gym. So you can visit to any one of these sources. So later once if you join means then automatically your time schedule or your scheduling time is going to change. Okay, usually if I don't schedule my time for today, so what I will do, I will do something different which is not priority tasks for me. But if I follow some process to make schedule, okay, so during that time what we will do, sorry guys, I am feeling sleepy really telling. I am what I am speaking with you, even I am also not able to understand. Okay, yeah, that's what GK. So I am really tired today actually. So anyway, I will try to explain you the way I am talking is not the correct now. So how I am talking currently. Okay, yeah, please try to understand, guys. Actually, I have some intention to tell to you, but I am in a situation that I am not able to speak properly because of 12:17. I don't know, today I felt very tired, really. Okay, so in my working days only I am better. I continued our session till 2 a.m. in some days. Okay, anyway, let me tell you again. So, hello, yeah. So, unfortunately, it went to mute. Okay, so nothing. What I am telling. So, what I am telling to each and everyone. So, please don't join the institute immediately when you reach to any one of the city, so where you will get the course. Okay, so please try to spend some time outside, that is from at least 1 week. So in that 1 week you can visit to temples, or you can visit to some cricket stadiums, or you can visit to some parks, or you can visit to some malls. So where you can feel some positiveness. Okay, after spending time with this. So at the same time, I will suggest you, if you are not a job holder till, so what I will suggest you, so go to one IT parks which are nearer to your location. IT parks are there, right? So where many people or many companies got located. Please try to visit that particular places, because you will get some motivation after watching them, after looking into them, because we are not in that company, right? So then automatically you can also feel like, so I also want to become like them, because my family is also from middle class background, because my family is from poor background, because my family is rich background. So in all these three categories, but still I am not able to get a single job. So to overcome this position, first you need to reach any cricket stadium or spend time with your friends for visiting one shopping malls and everything. So once that is done, please schedule a day to visit at least one IT tech park where many companies got located. How the candidates are looking actually. So what is the daily habits, whether they are smoking or drinking. So everything you can watch them closely in the same IT tech park. Okay, and also you can see the way how they are dressing. Okay, how they are dressing, the way how they are carrying their laptops, the way how they are reaching to the offices, the way how they are leaving from the offices, the way how they are, if they came outside from the office, how they are behaving with their friends, how they are holding their ID cards in pocket of their pants or in pocket of their shirts, or they leave it alone to outside. So after watching all these things from the IT employees, you will also you will also get some motivation, because you are not a job holder. So to achieve that particular goal, you have to you need to have some look into other people, how they are managing this. Okay, these jobs nowadays. So once that is done, go and join one institute. Once joined, please try to attend for those classes daily. Don't skip a single class, at least per week. Okay, don't skip any class. Okay, at the same time, if possible, what you will do, so now you are attending for that particular class, right? So once that tutor is explaining so and so concept, for example experts concept he is explaining means, so what you will do, you can just put your mobile on airplane mode. Okay, put your mobile on airplane mode and open recording from your mobile, voice recorder, not video recorder, voice recorder you can open, and keep that mobile next to your chair. Then you can hear the what the tutor is explaining to you. At the same time your mobile will also record what he explained. Then once the class got completed, then you will reach your PG, right? So once if you reach your PG, don't immediately take any book. Please try to spend some time outside. Okay, up to till lunch or after lunch also. So once that is done, take have a nice bath. So then you can open that recording. Before that only, yeah. So once that is done, the recording part, once if you reached your PG, so what you will do then, you can just keep your mobile into the on your bed. Okay, then don't open that recording and anything, just spend some time with your friends, some chit chat with them. So then explore where are the new job opportunities. So likewise you can communicate with them, because they are also coming from different location. Try to make some friendship with them, try to visit some places, so where you will get motivated. Okay, once that is done, what we are doing, we are going to learn the courses, right? So the recorded session what you will recorded, just open when you feel comfortable. Okay, don't open that recording session forcefully. It have to come from your wholeheartedly, because I need to achieve the purpose why I came to this particular Bangalore city or Mumbai city means, I need to achieve my, I need to get a good job here. So that is the main purpose, right? So that's why our parents gave money to you to spend for yourself. So at the same time to learn from yourself. Okay, this will helps for you only. We need to think about our parents first, because they are 24 by 7 working all the 365 days per year. They put lots of amount on behalf of you when you born till today as well. But we have to think about our parents, that they are becoming very older. Okay, so we need to think about our parents first. Okay, so then what that is done, okay, then the next day also we will go and recording the sessions which will be helpful for you. Once if your all the classes got completed, then there was no permission to go for that institute again, right? So during that time, if you missed out any concept, you can just go through that session parallelly while opening your notebook. So once that is done, what is our next step? Now our classes got completed, right? So then what is our next step? Many people what they will do, they will immediately go to their home to spend at least 1 month of time. Okay, anyway they will go to their home and they will spend some time with their family members. Again the time came to start again to respective city. So during that time they will feel some difficulty, because they don't want to leave from their hometowns to cities. Okay, that's why I'm telling, don't spend more than 1 month of time. Yeah, okay, because if you spend more than 1 month of time means, then you will automatically lose the confidence about yourself. Okay, then you will lose automatically the confidence about yourself. You are good when you are learning. At the same time, once the learning got completed, you will feel become lazy. You will feel to go back to my home and again I will come and again I will start. So what is this? If you are living to get a job means, that should be done. You have to reach your goal. Until unless you have to keep on fighting only. Okay, so here nothing is there in software automation testing or software testing engineer. Okay, so the only thing here is, first you need to learn manual testing first, then only you will understand what a software tester is doing exactly. Okay, so that is why I'm teaching these manual testing concepts. So once that is done, Don't go for automation testing institute directly. First you need to be very familiar with any one of the programming languages. Without these programming languages, how we will automate? For example, if I want to automate some multiple windows, okay, so I cannot able to automate without any programming language. It is not possible only with the Selenium methods. At the same time, we have to use here Java programs as well. Java skills also we need to use. Okay, so that's why I am suggesting to each and everyone, please don't try to take the automation course. Okay, first don't try to take that automation testing course. First try to attend for manual testing courses, then try to attend or then try to practice about Java logical skill programs, because mainly during your interviews, if you are attending any interviews means, then that interviewer is not going to ask you more than hardly 30% of questions from Selenium. He is not going to ask, let me know if I am wrong, interviewer is not going to ask you about more than 30% of the questions from Selenium. He will mainly focus on the Java programming language only, or C sharp programming language only. So which programming language it will be, he will mainly focus on that particular languages only, because he needs to know what is your programming skills, what is your logical skills, what is your analytical skills. Okay, because there is nothing in Selenium, there is only methods and commands only we have. But the foundation here is Java or C sharp or Python or Perl or Ruby or Node JSON or JS or something. Okay, so that's why first, yeah, first we learn manual testing. That's where I'm telling. Okay, thank you so much, Vijay Mahajan. Yeah, that's where I'm telling. Don't directly go to and join to that particular automation testing course. First you need to learn the programming languages properly. So I have already covered this concept already. Okay, I have already covered this concept in one of our videos. What are the core Java concepts required for an automation test engineer? Okay, so once if you are familiar with these programming languages, once if you are confident with these learning programming languages, then definitely we are going to join for the automation course. You can see the difference. Without learning the Java programming language, if you join the course, then you may find some difficulties. How to create a method, how to initialize variables, what are the different types of access modifiers, how to reverse a string, what is a string, what is string builder, what is string buffer, what is a collection, what is a constructor, what is an array list, what is a linked list. So this like this. So that's why I am recommending to each and everyone, please try to join programming languages courses, then try to join automation testing courses. Then you can definitely let me know if I am wrong. When you did not get the job, the process what I followed actually, the process I am also suggesting to you. Okay, and also don't waste your money. Okay, don't waste your money. Please try to make some hard work till this much duration. For example, 1 year I have to make some hard work to get a job. So for that also you have to make some daily schedule, when to wake up, when to go for bed, when to go for break. Today what are the different things to be covered for today, so those and all we have to note it down. And also the main one more point here is, please update all your Naukri resumes. For all the people I am telling, for all the people I am telling one more time, please try to update your resumes on daily basis at the same time. For example, if I am updating my resume today at 6:30 a.m. or 7 a.m., okay, so then what these recruiters will do, they will have some time slots actually. From 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., how many people are updated the resumes, those resumes are only going to consider for the interviews. The recruiter is going to shortlist based upon the slots which are available for them. Okay, that's why I'm telling, if possible, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. you can try to upload your resume daily. Don't miss even a single day. Okay, I am clearly suggesting to everyone, don't miss a single day. Until unless you are going to getting a job, please try this. please try this till the end when you will get the job. Okay, so then you can ping me. If you don't get an interview call, if you're not selecting for any interview, please let me know. If this process is not going to work for any one of you, it will definitely work if we put some hard work by leaving the third party actions or some extracurricular activities. We have to think about our parents, we have to think about our partner who is going to have. Okay, we have to think about our siblings. Okay, if we are wasting this time means we are not able to get it back again, right? So please try to understand why I am telling job is nothing. The only thing here is we need to start the practice. Jobs will be there always. If you postpone it for tomorrow, again tomorrow came, again you are postponing for day after tomorrow, again day after tomorrow came, again you are postponing for Tuesday, again Tuesday came, again we are postponing to Wednesday. So when it is going to end, we need to ask ourselves, so why I am not able to get my job? Next to my home, their son got the job instead of me. Even my father provided everything for me. Even my mother struggled a lot to make some carriage to my school, to make some delicious cook for the day. So why I cannot get the job? Because we are not showing the interest, we are not following the process to get a job. Okay, we are not following how the other people are following the process. Rather than that, we are just how he get the job, by luckily he got the job, by God's grace he got the job. So likewise we are discussing about others. Okay, so please try to avoid all those things. Please keep always confident about you. And also please see, and one more thing, if you are attended for one interview means please try to note down all the interview questions once if you reach your PG or home, so that which will be helpful for you for your next interviews where you are going to attend for different companies. Okay, please to try to make some note on your interview. Once it got completed, reached your home or reached your PG, then you can recall all the questions what the interviewer asked actually. So based upon that, you can make some note by taking one notebook using of pen. Before going to the next interview, prepare all the concepts. At the same time, prepare for these questions as well. If you don't know about these questions, then you can directly ping to any one of your friends who joined with you during your learning from that particular institute, or also you can directly ask to your tutor who provided you the knowledge about automation, Java or C sharp. Okay, so likewise, and also please try to reach your interview location half an hour before. Okay, because for example there are 10 people we are going for attending the interview. Out of 10, 3 got sick because of some reasons or health issues. 3 got sick actually, they skipped from that interview. Still there are 7 more people. So out of these 7, I am the person who attended, who reached that location exactly at half an hour before. Okay, there are 7 more people, I reached already half an hour before. There are 6 more people left, right? So out of these 6 people, they stuck in the traffic in metropolitan cities are there, right? So there they stuck it. So remaining how many members are there? 2 people are there. These 2 people including you, totally 3. Compared to these 2 peoples, you are very well and very good at all the technologies in terms of Selenium, Java, manual concepts. Okay, so then definitely you are going to grab that particular job, because these 9 people are left with different reasons because they are not interested. If I am interested, if I want to get a job means definitely I will reach to that interview location half an hour before only. Okay, luck will favor you at all the time. Okay, but we need to make some patience. And also again I'm telling, your hard work what you are doing currently never leave you alone at any time. Please keep this point in your mind. Please remember this point in your mind. Your hard work will never leave you alone at any time. If it is leaving alone you means, okay, if it is leaving you alone means you are not following the correct process. Okay, please try to update the resume every day. Please try to go to sleep early. Please try to wake up in the next day morning, again update the resume, go to your institute, learn the concepts. If you have any doubts you can ask on the same session. And also once if you reach your PG, go to 1 or 2 hours break and roam outside, again came and have your dinner, again go for bed early. But we need to always woke up at the early morning only. Okay, early morning only you need to woke up, which will helps you a lot. You can find the result definitely. First we need to change ourselves, guys. Job is nothing is there. Once if you are getting any interview means, once if you entered into the company, you can feel the something different. You will get some vibes after seeing those heights of buildings. So when I will go to that, how I have to go, how I can go inside that particular company building, how I can grab my seat once I join. So these and all you can feel. So that's why I'm telling, please don't skip any interviews. Please try to attend all the interviews, because there are some people who are not able to getting the interviews properly because of their resume defect, because of their experience defect, because of their the points what they mention which are not suitable for that particular job opening. And also some people what they will do, they will attend for one walk-in interviews. So for that walk-in interviews almost 1,000 people came, I am the 1,001 person. So what I will think, 1,000 people already there, how I will get the job? At that time only you lost almost 70% confidence. You don't know all these 1,000 members have the enough knowledge about that particular interview or not. Okay, don't think in that way. Let them come. 1,000 people, not 2,000 people also will come, because they are also eligible for that particular job opportunity, right? So why we are stopping ourselves before attending that particular interview? How did you know what the interviewer asking the questions? Okay, please don't try to escape from the interviews. Please don't try to skip the interviews by seeing the crowd over there. And also don't get fear by looking into our interviewer. He will always pretend be like that only. But we have to always think like interviewer does not know anything rather than me. Okay? Sir, please give online lecture time table for manual and also done automation testing by your side. Yes, Vijay Mahajan. Actually, if you go to our channel, you can find lots of videos where I have discussed earlier. Okay, yeah. So actually, what I planned from yesterday till tomorrow morning, so I am continuing with manual testing series only. From Monday onwards, I will continue with 7:30 p.m. session only. If possible, maximum 8 o'clock, I will conduct a live session daily from morning. I mean from Monday on weekdays. If that is weekends means I will conduct two sessions. The first session is on morning 11:30 am. The next session is on, usually it will happen on 7:30 p.m. But unfortunately I have some work, so that's why I'm not able to conduct at 7:30 p.m. But I will conduct after 10 also in the evening. Okay, on weekdays it will be only one session per day, but in weekends you can expect two sessions per day. Means totally Saturday and Sunday, totally four sessions you can expect. On weekdays you can expect only four sessions, that is that too one session per day. Timings are after 7:30 or 8 o'clock, or 8 o'clock. If not these two slots, I will try to come at 10 p.m. in the evening. Okay, so that is where, guys, we no need to lose our confidence. That's what I'm telling, Samir. See, if you want to become an automation test engineer, again I am telling, okay, again I am telling, first try to learn manual concepts fully. First try to understand what is testing, what exactly a tester is doing in his company, what exactly the role of a tester. Okay, once if you are done with manual, don't go for immediately with automation testing course or learning. First try to improve your logical skills by taking any one of the programming language. For example, if I want to automate some accepting the alerts or some kind of excel related document scenarios, so without knowing the programming languages, how I can automate that particular scenario, how to handle excel files? No, right? Selenium is only 20 to 30% only. Remaining all are will be 70 to 80% from Java concepts only, where you can definitely faced these interview questions by your interviewer. He don't ask more you about automation testing. He will ask you only about Java related concepts only. Okay, so based upon the interviews you are attending on the same day, you can write down all the points or all the questions what you faced during your interviews. So once if you reach, you can note down in a notebook along with your pen. Again, before going for the next interview, just open your previous interview questions and prepare accordingly. And also we have to make some time maintenance. Mainly we need to schedule some time for ourselves to make some practice. Okay, so these are the different tips, guys. Actually I have a plan to upload all these videos in upcoming days. Okay, so now it is very difficult for me to explain you all at a time. Okay, definitely I am going to upload. If we don't have live session on weekends, I will try to upload one video I will upload on daily basis. One live session will conduct on daily basis, only on weekend, only on weekdays. If it is weekend, that will be 2 times per day. Okay, so that's all, guys, from my side. Okay, so that's all. So we will connect on tomorrow session. Actually, the screen what you are looking, right, so that is what tomorrow I'm going to discuss about. This is the most important one: white box testing and black box testing. White box testing is a combination of unit testing plus integration testing. Black box testing is a combination of what? Black box testing is a combination of system testing plus which one? System testing plus, yeah, which one? What is the combination of black box? Tell me. Black box testing is a combination of, I have already discussed with you people already. I'm not getting still. Black box testing is a combination of system testing plus user acceptance testing. Okay, so this we are going to discuss about on tomorrow. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. If you are new to my channel, and also please share all our videos. What is gray box testing or clear box testing? Yes, system and unit. Yes, system and UAT testing is called as system testing, and UAT commonly called as black box testing. System and functional testing. No, functional testing will comes under system testing. Okay, functionality testing. Yeah, tomorrow we will see all these concepts. Okay, you are getting more concepts from my channel in upcoming days. That is for sure. Okay, you will find lots of content in upcoming days for the people who are struggling to get the jobs, for the people who are not able to clear the interviews properly. First round only they are rejecting. Okay, you will clear those interviews after how many interviews you are attending. Means if you can take me, first time I rejected on my first round of interview, again I rejected on my second round of interview. No, that is clear box testing, right? Okay, gray box testing. Yeah. Okay, I thought like white box testing. Okay, yeah. So again, see how many interviews if you attended, that much will helps you a lot. Please try to attend for more interviews. Please don't feel depressed Don't feel panic or don't feel fear if you are rejecting with only one or two interviews. It will be always there. If you are rejecting means there is something with you. You are answering properly. You are almost there. So that's the reason why we need to attend for more interviews. We need to attend for more interviews. Then only we will get one good job. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's all guys for now. So I hope tomorrow we will connect at 11:30 a.m. for sure. If any updates is there, I will definitely let you know before 11:30 only. In worst cases, if the session is not there means definitely I will let you know. But 99.99% tomorrow session will be there at 11:30 a.m. That is for sure, guys. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Tomorrow we will connect with our session. Rejections means learn more something. Yes, yes, that's where rejections will be always there. Okay, without rejections, who will get a job? See, that is also one problem. If you are not rejecting means once if you joined into your company, you will get that scenario means you are not able to work. How many times you are rejecting, that much experience you are getting when you joined into your company, okay, from the interviews, because everything you are learning during our rejection only. Okay, then again there is no need to learn it one more time when you joined into the company. Okay, if I recruited within only, if I selected only within one or two interviews means then what is the use? No use. If I selected after completing 15 interviews, you can see the comparison between these two. The people who attended for only one interview or two interviews, the people who are attended for more than 10 interviews, you can find the difference via from technically, via from communication skills. Okay. Yeah, sure, guys. Even I'm also feeling like sleepy. Sorry for that. Tomorrow we will connect at 11:30 a.m. That is for sure. Tomorrow also I am expecting the same people. At least if our sessions are watching by 5 people, then I will get motivated by you only. My explanation will be different if more people are watching. If no people are watching means I will keep on explaining the same, telling the same only. That's why. Yeah, thank you so much guys, thank you so much for your time and love towards the session. And also happy weekend, happy Sunday. Thank you so much. We will connect on tomorrow 11:30 a.m. sharp. If not, I will update you, but 99.99% I will definitely conduct the live session about the remaining concepts: white box testing, black box testing, unit testing, integration testing, system testing, UAT testing. Okay, these are all the different concepts we are going to look on tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Until then, take care, everyone. Signing off, Selenium Tech Automation. Have a nice day. Good night. Have a nice sleep. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.